I'm Cape Joel, and this next great comic book video has been brought to you by the fine folks over at Beard Monster. What's Beard Monster? Well, let me tell you all about them. They are a one-of-a-kind beard oil company giving you awesome, manly scents inspired by your favorite monsters and horror movies. What scent did I get? Well, Jack the Ripper, of course. It's a kick-ass blend of lavender and vanilla. For when I want to smell like a classy London gentleman who also kills people on the side. I couldn't think of a better product to talk about as we enter the month of Halloween, and because we're going to be talking about Justice League Dark, The Witching Hour. Check out Beard Monster right now. I will leave you a link down in the description. Maybe you'll be lucky and get a nice free gift like me. See? It's a patch. I'm going to put it right there at some point. See, I wore this for a reason. Without further ado then, let's get to the video.
Who are the witch-marked, and could they possibly spell the end of magic in the DC universe? Well, let's hop into Wonder Woman issue number 56, a continuation of the Witching Hour crossover, and find out for ourselves, shall we? Alrighty then, so picking up from where the last issue left off, the servants of Hecate, yeah, see, look, I learned how to say it right, and all it took was a whole comment section of people telling me I said it wrong. Never let it be said that I don't take constructive criticism. Where was I again? Oh yeah, the servants of Hecate had attacked Justice League Dark to try and learn more information about the triple goddess and her connection to the witched mark, of whom Wonder Woman is now one. The team has opted to go unicorn hunting. Oh man, what kind of bait do you think you need for a unicorn? I bet it's something sparkly like cake donuts or something. Wonder Woman reiterates what she said pretty much in the previous issues about how she's scared for the first time ever, how she doesn't know herself or her powers. It feels like some great unseen force is continually rewriting her life. Yeah, almost like that. It's almost like there's a great editor in the sky handing down retcons or something. So what was the deal with the unicorn? Well, it's an offering to whom? Well, this is a problem dealing with dark magics, darker than any they know, and who is both evil and a mistress of magic? Well, Circe the sorceress, of course, villain of the Iliad as well as longtime Wonder Woman villain. At first, Circe is very unhelpful, but here's the crazy part. Once Wonder Woman and the team explained to her about Hecate and the witch marks and the upside down man and everything else that's going on with magic, she completely, utterly changes her tone, changes her form too. She says that if this really is the Hecate that Wonder Woman is dealing with, then she is absolutely beyond screwed right now. She even hugs her foe. Now we know Wonder Woman is not the only witch marked out there. We saw Witch Fire back in the previous issue exhibit powers, and here in this issue we see Manitou Dawn. She was a member of the old Justice League elite team, and yes, she is indeed part of the Apache tribe. Yes, her magic word is indeed Chuck, but she is not related to the character of Apache Chief. Now as Circe tells it, there's actually 5 witch marked out there running around in the world. The deal is back at the dawn of man, when humans sought to steal magic from their original owners, Hecate thought to hide her powers. She essentially split her soul into 5 pieces, which is weird because she's the triple god. This Voldemort plan ultimately worked, and a lot of people were witch-marked without even knowing they had access to amazing powers. The rub is now Hecate has returned and she can start puppeteering her witch-marked, forcing them to access their new amazing powers until, well, they burn out and die. Wonder Woman's not ready to take this lying down. She figures if she has new amazing powers inside of herself, then she could use them. Maybe even Circe could use her power to create some sort of protection spell. This offends Zatanna on a couple levels. One, she doesn't like the idea of toying around with magical powers that they have no idea how they work. Furthermore, Wonder Woman is still something of an outsider in the magical scene. Because, you know, it wouldn't be a superhero event if we didn't have some infighting between the heroes, am I right? Ultimately, though, the decision to use the powers or not use the powers is made for them because the team is visited by Boston Brand, aka Deadman. Brand says that Manitou, after exhibiting her first witch-marked powers, came to Nanda Parbat, the ancient temple where no one ever dies. Or so they say. Now Dawn is tearing the place up, and it's up to Justice League Dark to get in there and fix the problem. Wonder Woman essentially goes super witch-marked Saiyan again. And it's right around there that the comic ends. So that was Wonder Woman issue number 56, everybody, and overall I am enjoying The Witching Hour as a story, even if I do feel 2 parts in now, there's still too much exposition going on. I also really enjoy and respect James Tynion for all these deep cuts when it comes to magical characters that could be used in the story. It's also pretty cool for his new Justice League Dark team to more or less be given the torch from people like Constantine and Deadman who were on the original team. But, you know, doing so in a subtle way and not making a huge deal about it. Overall, I'd feel comfortable people giving this one a 7.5 out of 10. It definitely hits the spot in this spooky Halloween season.